And welcome into U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's our Monday night game between the Panthers and the Vikings. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. The final game of Week 15, our Monday night game. The 6-8 Vikings, who have been eliminated from the playoffs already, and the 7-7 Carolina Panthers, they still have a shot if they win. The Vikings will get the ball first. Simmons at the 2-yard line, out over the 20-25. And Jarvis Simmons brings it out to the 27-yard line. The fourth-year receiver out of Tennessee. Kevin Bickford, the starting quarterback in his 8th year out of Army. The Vikings just playing for pride. They've been eliminated already. Carolina, they have to win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. And if the Panthers were to win, they would join the Eagles, the Lions, the Bears, and the 49ers, all at 8-7. All trying to get a wild card spot. You would have 4 teams vying for 2 spots. 1st and 10, Bickford in the shotgun, Hinson up the middle, and Hinson fumbles, and the Panthers pick it up. Dwayne Smith, the 5th-year defensive back out of Clemson, picks up the fumble. The Vikings fumble on the first play of the game. Kyle Hinson. Now, was he down? He may have been down. They might review that. Let's see if there's a review. I don't see one yet. That's going to stand. So the Vikings fumble the ball away on the first play of scrimmage. Nope, there finally is the review. Took them long enough. Let's take a look at this ourselves. Was he down? Yep, his knee's down. Yep, that's going to be Viking football. No fumble. Hinson's knee is down, and his butt is down, and the elbow too, before the ball even comes out. That'll be Viking football. They dodge a bullet. Evil Dead. Let's see what I can get wrong now. Vikes -2. You've just been on a slump. But to your credit, there has been an absolutely insane amount of upsets this week. Bickford in the shotgun on 2nd and 4. Bickford to Hinson. And Hinson to the 36-yard line. Let's take a look at the Vikings offense. Up front, Jenkins, Blanchard, Valentine, Brocious, and Long. And then it's North, Saxon, Hinson, Underwood, and Monterey. It'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Vikings. The Rams, even though they lost 30-0 to the Eagles, because the Bears and the Lions both lost, the Rams are still in as a wild card. The Rams have actually clinched as a wild card. 3rd and 1, Bickford to Hinson up the middle. Hinson to the 40-yard line. First down, Vikings. So the Rams kind of back in as a wild card. At the moment, the Rams are the number 4 seed, but if they lose their final game and other teams win, they can drop down to less than that. 1st and 10 Vikings from the 40-yard line. Kevin Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford fakes the handoff, throws to Underwood, out to the 41-yard line, just a 1-yard gain. Let's take a look at the Panthers defense. They play a 4-3. Johnson, Thomas, Peoples, and Palmer up front. Linebackers, Schuler, Redding, and Greer. And the secondary for Carolina, Smith, Perkins, Clayton, and Banks. That NFC wildcard is going to be something else. The 3 division winners are set. The Rams play at Atlanta, so I think they have the easiest draw. 2nd and 9 from the 41-yard line. Bickford to Henson, and Kyle Henson to the 46-yard line, a gain of 5. Going to bring up 3rd and 4. Trey Schuler, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 8th year out of Oregon. If the Panthers win this, you're going to have 5 teams vying for 2 spots next week for the NFC wildcard. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford throws, caught by Monterey, and James Monterey out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a Vikings first down. The 6th-year receiver out of North Carolina, James Monterey. Coming up to make the tackle, Lawrence Timmons, the 12th-year linebacker used to be on the Steelers, 12th-year linebacker out of Florida State. There you go. 1st and 10 Vikings from the Carolina 44-yard line. Bickford in the gun. Bickford to Henson, and Henson down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 yards will be 2nd and 6. JG's back in the house for the Monday night game. The final game of Week 15. We'll start Week 16 tomorrow with the 49ers and the Packers. 2nd and 6 from the 40-yard line. Bickford back, looking, throws to Monterey, down to the 32-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8, another Vikings first down. A nice opening drive by Minnesota, just marching down the field. The Vikings have been eliminated already. Just playing for pride. But the Panthers still have a shot. 3 receivers to the far side. Bickford in the gun. Bickford, hands off, no, play action looking. Throws downfield, incomplete. The intended receiver was Jarvis Simmons, the wide receiver. That'll stop the clock. 4:04 left in the first. 2nd and 10 from the Carolina 32. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford looking. Bickford steps up. He's going to get sacked back at the 35-yard line. Curtis Johnson making the sack, the 12th-year defensive end out of Georgia. And that'll bring up 3rd and 13. Carolina next week will host Pittsburgh. Minnesota's at Detroit, a game that means everything to Detroit. And the Panthers, they'll be having to play a Pittsburgh team that has everything to play for too. 3rd and 13 from the 35-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the shotgun on 3rd and 13. Bickford takes the snap, throws downfield, it's knocked down, incomplete. Nice defensive play by Michael Perkins, the 3rd-year safety out of the University of Minnesota. Homecoming for him tonight. It'll be 4th and 13. This will be a 52-yard field goal attempt by Tom Davison, the 8th-year kicker out of UCLA. Lawson Underwood, the intended receiver, the tight end for the Vikings. But Perkins knocks it away. So Davison will come on. 52 yards. We're indoors. Let's see if he can connect. Snap, kick is up, and he missed it. The Vikings come up empty on their opening drive. Drive took a lot of time, and they came up with nothing. Knicks 9-0. So Carolina will get the ball for the first time at their own 42-yard line. We're scoreless here in the first quarter, live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15, our Monday night game to wrap up the week here at Jammin' Sports. I don't know what to call this stadium if I'm not using a corporate sponsorship. Until I figure that out, I'll just call it US Bank for now. 1st and 10 for the 42-yard line. In the offset eye, Pat Warren, the quarterback, in his 6th year out of Vanderbilt, connects to Harris out to the 45-yard line. An 18-yard gain to Ike Harris, the 15th year receiver out of Pittsburgh. First down, Panthers into Viking territory.
The car lights are on, and the car's driving out. Arian's noticed it kind of going.
All right, hold on, everybody. I got to run outside real quick. All right, well, back in time. That's the end of the first quarter. Panthers up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15, our Monday night game. I had to step outside. We have a problem with the car. The brake lights won't go off, even though the car's off. Trying to figure that one out. 3rd and 7 from the 32-yard line. Panthers up 3-0. Pat Warren takes the snap, looking downfield. Throws deep. It's caught by Sebastian. Touchdown, Carolina. A 68-yard touchdown catch by Patrick Sebastian, the second-year receiver out of Army. And the Panthers go up 10-0. Well, that's an idea. I may run back out there.
What? What do you do?
It says disconnect the battery. Don't want the car to run out of power. I'll go do just that, but first let's get the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Panthers lead it 10-0. 7:52 left to play here in the first half. Live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Now I'll just let it run. I'll let it run. I don't want to have to save it in two parts. I'll do this as quick as possible. All right, welcome back, everybody. I went ahead and disconnected the battery so we don't run the battery down. And the lights went off. Not sure exactly what's going on there. The tail lights stay on. 1st and 10 Vikings. They're trying to come back down 10-0. They have it at the Panther 46-yard line. Bickford dumps it off to Schuler, incomplete. Trey Schuler broke it up, the linebacker for Carolina. Panthers up 10-0. 6:46 left to play here in the first half. Live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Last thing we need in the morning is a dead battery, so I went ahead and disconnected. Bickford to Hinson, out to the 47. Yeah, we'll let them look at it tomorrow. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. 6:25 and counting. Here in the first half. Panthers up 10-0. Bickford in the shotgun on 3rd and 10 from the Panther 47-yard line. Bickford back, throws outside to North. And North down to the 41. He's going to be well shy of the first down. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 4th and 4. What's up, Davis? What year is that? It's a 2014 Honda Pilot, if somebody wants to look up and troubleshoot that for me. Bickford throws, and it's broken up, incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Vikings went for it, and they didn't get it. The Vikings went for it on 4th down and came up empty. Jason Redding, the linebacker, knocked it away. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Panthers will take over, up 10-0. And now Carolina, with 5:59 left in the first half, in a 10-0 lead, will take over at their own 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Panthers trying to keep their very slim playoff hopes alive with a win today. Four receivers set wide. Warren in the gun. Warren back. Warren looking, throws, and it's nearly picked off by Ty Martin, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Tennessee. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. And that will stop the clock as well with 5:56 left here in the first half. Carolina up 10-0. The Vikings already eliminated, nothing to play for here. 1st and 10 Panthers from their own 41. Warren under center. Warren hands off to Darrell Holt. And Holt gets out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. On the tackle, number 96, Wayne Hull, in his 15th year out of Idaho. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Panthers at their own 46. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun. Warren draws back, throws inside to Sebastian, down to the 40-yard line. Patrick Sebastian, 14 yards and a Carolina first down. That'll be 1st and 10. Panther drive continues. They can make it a 3-possession game before halftime. Plenty of time left. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pat Warren, the quarterback, in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Warren hands off to Holt up the middle, and Darrell Holt to the 36, a gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. Wayne Hull on the tackle again. After football tonight, we'll have Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. between the Flyers and the Avalanche. The Avalanche can wrap it up tonight. They lead the series 3-2. On second down, Warren to Holt up the middle of Darryl Holt to the 31-yard line. The fifth-year running back out of Tennessee, Darryl Holt. A gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Big third down for Carolina right here at the Viking 31-yard line. We're coming up on 4 minutes left in the first half. In the I formation, Warren to Holt. And Holt, I don't know, maybe. He's going to be about a half a yard short. Making the tackle, number 90. That's Eric Mason, the rookie out of Maryland. It'll be 4th down. Panthers may go for a long field goal here. This will be a 47-yard attempt by Chris Jackie to put the Panthers up by 13. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Panthers lead at 13-0. 3:31 left to play here in the first half. Live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Week 15. Our Monday night game here in Week 15 to wrap up the week here at Jammin' Sports. Got a whiny puppy behind us. Chris Jackie will kick off. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Simmons at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Simmons out to the 30-yard line. Jarvis Simmons. And that's where Minnesota will have it, 1st and 10. They didn't do that this morning, because I would have noticed it's dark when I parked. So they had to be on the drive home. Something happened. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. .327 left to play. And we weren't on when we went out to the station. Remember? Vikings come out. Bickford under center. Bickford hands off to Hinson up the middle. And Kyle Hinson, a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. Hinson, the 7th-year back out of Ole Miss. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first half. Carolina up 13-0. Our Week 15 Monday night game. 3 receivers to the near side. Bickford in the gun. Bickford fakes the handoff, throws outside to Monterey. And James Monterey escapes the tackle and gets out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 6 yards, making a gain of 8 yards. 1st down, Vikings. Michael Perkins on the tackle for Carolina, the safety. But it's a Viking 1st down. Minnesota down 13-0. Again, we've got hockey after this. And then we'll start Week 16 tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. 49ers and the Packers. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Looking, steps up. Throws deep. Caught by North. All the way down to the 36-yard line. James North, the 10th-year receiver out of Florida. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 1st down, Minnesota at the Carolina 36-yard line. We hit the 2-minute warning. Carolina up 13-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15, our Monday night football game to wrap up the week here at Jammin' Sports. Indoors, where it's always nice. 2 minutes left in the first half. The Panthers up 13-0. Panthers trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. The Vikings have been eliminated already. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Dumps it off to Hinson. And Hinson out to the 36-yard line. No gain. Making the tackle, number 53, Lawrence Timmons for Carolina, the linebacker. 1:47 left. Clock is running. In the NFC, the Saints are the NFC West champs. They will be the number 1 seed. Tampa Bay at the moment, 9-6. Dallas also 9-6. Who has the better conference record? Tampa Bay does. Tampa Bay currently the number 2 seed, Dallas 3. Bickford to Hinson. Hinson loses 3 yards. And that'll make it a 2-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 12. On the tackle, Evan Greer, the 6th-year linebacker out of Oregon State. Tampa Bay with a 9-2 conference record. Dallas also with a 9-2 conference record. Tampa Bay 7-0 in division play. They did not play Dallas. Tampa Bay currently the number 2 seed, Dallas number 3. But that could change next week. Tampa Bay, if they lose to Chicago, they can drop down to the 3 seed if Dallas wins against the Giants. So there's a lot of moving parts still. 3rd and 12 from the 39-yard line. Bickford looking, throws. It's knocked down by Jason Redding, the linebacker, in his 12th year out of Miami. It'll be 4th down and 12 yards to go for the Vikings at the Carolina 39. They went for it last time and didn't get it. Let's see if they try it again. Tom Davidson will come on. They're going to try a long field goal. This will be from 56 yards to get on the board. The kick is up, and it's no good. It remains a 13-0 game in favor of the Panthers with 1:21 remaining here in the first half. Our Week 15 Monday Night Football game. And so far it's been all Panthers. Jimmy Jam, Evil Dead, Sports Davis, JG in the house. On this Sunday night, the Monday night game on a Sunday night. 1:21 left here in the first half. Carolina up 13-0. They'll start from their own 46-yard line. Pat Warren, the quarterback, takes the snap, throws inside. It's knocked down, incomplete. Getting his hands on it, Jim Florence, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of Wake Forest. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. A 1:18 left here in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren back, looking, throws underneath to Sebastian. Down to the 46-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. Pastor Sebastian on the catch. The second-year receiver out of Army. He caught the touchdown pass earlier. Dion Dial makes the tackle for Minnesota, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of San Jose State. And a timeout has been called. Carolina takes a timeout. They have 2 left. 1:01 left to play here in the first half. The final Monday night game of the season will be next week. It'll be the Browns and the Jets, and that's going to be for seeding in the wild card. They're both, well, actually the Browns have to win just to make the wild card, depending on what else happens. Unless the Chiefs were to lose, Cleveland has the tiebreaker on the Chiefs in Seattle. 3rd and 2 from the 46-yard line. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back, throws outside to Burton, and Rusty Burton down to the 42-yard line. He gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 57 seconds left here in the first half. Cleveland is now 8-7. Kansas City's 8-7. Seattle's 8-7. The Jets are 10-5. The Jets are guaranteed a wild card. Pittsburgh's or Cincinnati, one of those two, are going to be the other wild card. And then that third wild card is going to come down to 4 different teams in the AFC. Warren in the shotgun. Warren back. Looking. Throws outside. Caught by Harris. Down to the 36-yard line. Ike Harris, a gain of 6. The 15th year receiver out of Pittsburgh. That'll bring up 2nd and 4. First half clock winding down. We're coming up on 30 seconds until halftime. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun on 2nd down. Warren back. Warren looking. Throws outside. Incomplete. Just threw it away. He had a man open. He should have just threw it to him. That'll bring up 3rd down. 19 seconds left here in the first half. Panthers up 13-0. See if they can get closer and get at least a field goal before halftime. Warren in the shotgun on 3rd and 4. Warren drops back. Looking, needs to get rid of it. Throws outside, incomplete again. That'll bring up 4th down. This will be a 53-yard field goal attempt. Chris Jackie will come on. See if he can connect from 53 yards. They put the Panthers up by 16. Snap, kick is up. And he just missed it. It was long enough, but it was to the right. The Panthers come up empty. It remains a 13-0 game over the Vikings with 8 seconds left in the half. It was definitely long enough, but he missed it to the right. First and 10. Minnesota at their own 43-yard line. They're close enough for a couple of Hail Marys before halftime. Let's see what they do. Kevin Bickford, the quarterback, under center on 1st and 10. Bickford, 3-step drop. Throws underneath to North. North down to the 47. They take a timeout. That's a 10-yard, make it a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 1. The Vikings have 2 timeouts left. 4 seconds until halftime. Now they're close enough for a Hail Mary. Panthers have dominated the first half, up 13-0. but the Panthers have missed a couple of opportunities. They should be up by more. And with 4 seconds left until halftime, the Vikings will come out. 3 receivers to the near side, lining up for the Hail Mary. Bickford drops back. Looking downfield, throws deep. In the end zone, bounces around, incomplete. We hit halftime. Your halftime score, Carolina 13, Minnesota nothing. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Week 15, our Monday Night Football game to wrap up the week. And the Panthers lead the Vikings 13-0. It'll correct itself in a second. There we go. The Vikings have been eliminated. The Panthers can keep their slim playoff hopes alive for the win. And Carolina will get the ball first here in the second half. Panthers come in at 7-7. The Vikings at 6-8. Kicking off will be Zach Young. Fielded by Burden at the 2-yard line over the 20, 25. And Chris Burden brings it out to the 31-yard line. Chris Burden in his second year at Savannah State. Pat Warren, the 6th-year quarterback out of Vanderbilt, will lead the Panther offense back out onto the field. Up 13-0. As we start the second half. Looking at the schedule for next week, there's only 2 games that have absolutely no playoff implications whatsoever. We'll go over that schedule here in a second. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Warren hands off to Darrell Holt. And Holt out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Let's take a look at the Week 16 schedule. Well, first off, we have San Francisco at Green Bay. The 49ers have to win to keep their playoff hopes alive there. The Ravens and the Patriots, that has absolutely no bearing. Dallas and the Giants. Dallas, it's a matter of seeding. They can become the number 2 seed. On 2nd and 1, Warren to Holt outside. And Darrell Holt to the 40-yard line. That'll be a carry. He's shy. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 1. I thought he crossed the line of scrimmage. Wayne Hull on the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. So Dallas and the Giants, that has playoff implications. Washington at Philadelphia. Philadelphia has to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. 3rd and 1 from the 40-yard line. Warren to Holt. And Holt, he makes it forward to the 43-yard line. And that'll be a first down for the Panthers. Looking at the remainder of the schedule, Pittsburgh and Carolina. Pittsburgh has to win. They can still win the division. If they win and the Bengals lose to the Dolphins, they'd win the division because they swept the Bengals. Carolina, if they win this game, they can still make the playoffs with a win against Pittsburgh. The Rams and the Falcons. The Rams, they can increase their seeding. 1st and 10, Carolina. Warren under center. Jones in motion. Warren to Holt, and Darrell Holt fumbles. And who comes up with it? The Panthers. They dodge a bullet. 3-yard gain to be 2nd and 7. Cincinnati at Miami. That's the big game, as the Bengals and the Dolphins are both 11 and 4. The winner of that game would be the number 1 seed in the AFC. But extra incentive for Cincinnati. They have to win that game to win their division. Miami's already won their division. Minnesota at Detroit, no bearing for the Vikings, but Detroit has to win that game to keep their playoff hopes alive. Tampa Bay at Chicago, the Bucs are in. They can increase their seeding. Chicago has to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. On 2nd and 7. Warren to Holt. And Holt back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Seattle at New Orleans. The Saints on the number 1 seed, nothing will change that. Seattle has to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Buffalo at Denver, absolutely no bearing whatsoever. Kansas City and Oakland, the Chiefs have to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Indianapolis and the Chargers. Warren on 3rd and 8. Warren looking. He's got all day. Throws downfield. Caught by Reese. DeMarco Reese all the way down to the 25-yard line. A 20-yard gain. First down, Carolina. 30-yard gain, I'm sorry. First down, Carolina. Indianapolis and the Chargers actually has no playoff bearing. The Chargers are in. They've won their division. They're the number 3 seed. Nothing will change that. So now there's 3 games with no bearing. And Cleveland at the Jets. The Jets are in, but Cleveland may have to win that game to make the playoffs. So there's a lot of moving parts next week. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Carolina trying to go up by 3 scores. They've dominated this game from the Viking 25-yard line. Warren hands off to DeMarco Reese. A 5-yard gain to the 20-yard line. Reese in his 4th year out of Wisconsin. Ty Martin on the tackle, number 55 for Minnesota. 4.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 20-yard line. Warren under center. Warren draws back. Throws to the end zone. Aaron, touchdown, Carolina. A 20-yard touchdown catch by Aaron. The 9th-year receiver out of Baylor. And the Panthers take a 19-0 lead. A 3-possession lead now. Let's see if they go for 2 to make it 21. They might. You definitely got both feet in. The Vikings have yet to show up in this one. They're going for 2. They want to make it an even 21. Warren in the shotgun for the 2-point conversion. Takes the snap, hands off to Holt. He's not going to get there. It remains a 19-0 game. Making the tackle, Kendall Rawlings, the 2nd-year defensive end out of Georgia Tech. So the Panthers take a 19-0 lead. 4:13 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. We're live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Week 15. Our Monday night game to wrap up the week here at Jam and Sports. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Sports Davis.
Hi.
Misty's here.
Say hi.
Yep, Misty's here. Chris Jackie will kick off. Fielded by Simmons at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Jarvis Simmons out to the 30-yard line. First down, Vikings. .409 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. A 3-possession deficit for the Vikings, who really have not played well tonight at all. Vikings will start from their own 30-yard line. Let's see if Minnesota can mount a comeback. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford hands off to Hinson up the middle, and Kyle Hinson to the 40-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be second and inches. Meanwhile, the clock runs. We're under 4 minutes left. On the tackle, Dalton Hodge, the third-year safety out of Oklahoma. NHL hockey after this. The Avalanche and the Flyers, Game 6. The Avalanche can wrap it up tonight with a win. They lead the series 3-2. Or there could be a Game 7 tomorrow night. On second and inches, Bickford to Hinson. And Hinson to the 41. He's got the first down. That'll move the chains. First down, Vikings. Jason Redding on the tackle for Carolina. 3:25 and counting. Here in the third quarter, Carolina up 19-0. First and 10 Vikings. Yep, another quality pick. That's right. Bickford to Hinson up the middle. And Hinson to the 46, a gain of 5. It'll be second and 5. Yeah, you picked the Vikings to win this, didn't you? It's not going so well. A 5-yard gain on first down. It'll be second and 5 for the Vikings. At their own 46. Under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford hands off to Hinson again. Up the middle, and Hinson. A flag is down. This one's coming back. It's going to be a holding call. Okay, a block in the back. Either way, it brings back the run. Brent Brocious. It'll be second and 13 for the Vikings back at their own 38-yard line. 2:43 left to play here in the third quarter. Kevin Bickford in the shotgun on second and 13. Bickford fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it deep. Going for the home run is picked off. Bringing it back is Hodge from the 11-yard line. And Dalton Hodge, we just talked about him, the third-year safety out of Oklahoma, picks it off and brings it back 26 yards to the 37-yard line. Bickford just threw it up there. I think the Vikings might be looking for a quarterback in the offseason. Bickford, the 8th-year veteran out of Army, he's had a tough season. James Monterey was the intended receiver. It'll be first and 10 Carolina. They're up 19-0. They can make this a 4-possession game with a touchdown. 2:22 left to play here in the third quarter. Panthers up 19-0, and they have it at their own 37. This crowd in Minneapolis has gotten quiet. Warren in the shotgun on first down. Warren hands off to Darryl Holt, and Holt making moves out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 10, first down Panthers. The 5th-year back out of Tennessee, Darryl Holt. The Panther domination continues in this one. I honestly thought this would be a much closer game, but the Vikings, like I said, they haven't shown up. Playing terrible. Coming up on 2 minutes left here in the third. 3 receivers to the near side. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back. Throws downfield. It's caught by Aaron. All the way down to the 31-yard line. A 22-yard gain, and the Boo Birds are back out in Minneapolis. First down, Panthers at the Viking 31. Crowd is not happy at all. And I can't say as I blame them. You get a home Monday night football game, you're excited, and your team is laying an egg on national TV. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. In the offset eye. Watts in motion. Warren fakes the handoff. He got hit as he threw. No, he did not throw. He got sacked. Making the sack, number 95, Ray Edwards, the 13th year defensive end out of Purdue. A loss of 5 yards. It'll be second and 15. After this game, just 14 more regular season games. They have 1 week left. And when you count the playoff games, we have 25 games left in the season. On second and 15 from the 36, Warren, he's going to take it himself up the middle, and Pat Warren, a flag is down. This may be a face mask. Or it may be coming back. It could be a block in the back again. No, it's holding. Holding on the Panthers. On Rusty Burton, the tight end. I bet you this was downfield. Yep, it'll be second and 16. It happened 7 yards downfield. Second and 16 back at the 38-yard line. 48 seconds left in the third quarter. So the Panthers come out. Warren under center again. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Warren to Holt around the outside, and Holt makes his way down to the 31. A gain of 7 yards. Make it 6. Gonna bring up third and 10 at the 31-yard line. 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's hard to schedule Monday night football games when you look at the schedule late in the season because you don't know how good the teams are going to be. It's a crapshoot. 15 seconds left. 4 receivers wide. Warren back. Looking, throws. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 4 seconds left. Here in the third quarter. He was looking for Patrick Sebastian. They'll line up and try a 48-yard field goal. Chris Jackie will come on. From 48 yards. The kick is up. And he missed it. At the end of the third quarter. Panthers up 19-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Panthers lead the Vikings 19-0 as we go to the fourth quarter. Well, the Panthers came in having to win to keep their playoff hopes alive, and so far they're doing just that. The Vikings have been eliminated, and they're playing like they have. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford on first down to Hinson. Up the middle, and Hinson down to the Panther 49-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Viking first down. Hinson at 59 yards. Rushing so far. Do you work tomorrow? May have you take it to Donahoe's to figure it out what's going on. First and 10 from the 49-yard line. In the shotgun. Bickford draws back, throws outside to North, and James North down to the 41-yard line, a gain of 8. That'll bring up 2nd and 2. James North, the 10th-year receiver out of Florida. Man, I hope Madden 24 is a good game. I really do. 2nd and 2 from the 41-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford to Hinson up the middle. And Hinson 2 yards out to the 39. Make it a yard and a half. It'll be 3rd and inches. On the tackle, number 53, Lawrence Timmons. 6:45 and counting. Here in the 4th quarter. This Vikings drive taking a lot of time. They're down by 3 scores. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford drops back, sets up a screen pass to Hinson down the sideline. And Hinson to the 34-yard line. A gain of 5. 1st down Vikings. The drive continues. With this drive, like I said, taking a lot of time. Making the tackle, number 22, Darius Banks, the 5th-year defensive back out of Oregon State. 6 minutes and 10 seconds in counting. On 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford draws back. Looking, throws, outside, incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 5:56 left and bring up 2nd and 10. We will kick off Week 16 tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern, with the 49ers and the Packers from Lambeau. The Packers are already eliminated, but the 49ers, they have to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Bickford to Saxon this time. And Saxon to the 28. Antonio Saxon, the 2nd-year running back out of Army. A gain of 6. And Clayton makes the tackle. That's Tory Clayton, the safety. 3rd and 4 from the 28-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back, throws underneath to Kell. And Darren Kell down to the 22, the tight end. In his 8th year out of Army. A gain of 6 yards and another Viking 1st down. Down to the Carolina 22-yard line. .5:10 and counting. 1st and 10 Vikings from the Carolina 22. Bickford in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford back, throws underneath to Hinson, and Kyle Hinson, a flag is down. Hinson gets down to about the 13. This one's coming back though. Legal block in the back. On Jarvis Simmons, the wide receiver. This has been not the best played game by either team, even though the Panthers are up 19-0. It's been kind of a sloppy, penalty-filled game. Well, that happened 2 yards downfield. They'll be 1st and 8 at the 20-yard line. In the I formation. Bickford to Hinson up the middle, and Hinson back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 95, Montre Peoples, the 3rd-year defensive tackle out of Ohio. 4:40 and counting. On 2nd down, Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford drops back, sets up a screen pass to Saxon. Down the sideline, Saxon, and he's out of bounds at the 2-yard line. An 18-yard pickup by Antonio Saxon. 1st and goal, Minnesota at the 2-yard line. Vikings trying to get on the board. Down 19-0. Bless you, Misty. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final up next. Avalanche and the Flyers. The Avalanche can wrap it up tonight with a win. They're up 3-2 in the series. They blew out the Flyers last night. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Bickford looking to the end zone. Throws to McGrath. Touchdown, Minnesota. Nathan McGrath, the rookie out of Central Michigan, the tight end. A 2-yard touchdown catch, and the Vikings are on the board. And now Davison for the extra point to make it a 12-point game. The kick is up, and it's good. The Vikings are still down by 2 touchdowns, though. 19-7 with 4:18 left. Live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Week 15, our Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. The Saints beat the Chargers earlier today. And then the Dolphins beat the Jets to win the AFC East. Those 2 games in the video section. And now with 4:18 left, Minnesota will kick off. Tom Davison will kick. Fielded by Burden at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25. And Chris Burden out to the 28-yard line. First down, Carolina. The Vikings, they need to force a 3 and out if they want to try to get back in this game. Of course, Carolina, they're going to try to eat up as much time as they can and hopefully get another score. I was looking at some NFL news over the weekend. I noticed, it was actually late Friday I saw this. Did you see Detroit's new helmet? It actually looks pretty cool. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. Darryl Holt, he's got a first down out to the 38, a 10-yard gain. And Holt is just 14 yards away from 100. It's actually an alternate helmet, but it looks really cool. It's Columbia, or actually Honolulu blue, with that old lion logo on it. The automotive logo. The Ford Motor Company logo. First and 10 from the 38-yard line. Warren to Holt up the middle. And Darryl Holt 3 yards to the 41-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. Ray Edwards on the tackle in his 13th year out of Purdue. I hope it's in the Madden 24 game. I'd like to use that helmet. It looks really cool. JG. Yo, yo, yo. 2nd and 7. Warren in the shotgun. 3:15 left to play. Warren looking. Throws outside to Holt down the sideline. And Darryl Holt down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. Actually, it's a gain of 13 yards and a Carolina first down. Panthers lead it 19-0. Panthers trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. They would get to 8 and 7. And right now there's a logjam in the NFC for the final 2 spots in the NFC wildcard. First and 10. Warren to Holt. And Darryl Holt down to the 40-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kendall Rawlings on the tackle. And we're getting close to the 2-minute warning. A 12-point Panther lead. And there it is, the 2-minute warning. Panthers up 19-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. our Monday night game to wrap up the week. Panthers in control of this one, up by 12. The Vikings are going to have to start using their timeouts. On 2nd and 5 from the 40-yard line, Pat Warren, the quarterback, will hand off to Darrell Holt up the middle, and Holt across the 30 down to the 26-yard line. Another Carolina first down. And the Vikings are going to have to use a timeout. They have 2 left. If the Panthers get one more first down, they can wrap this thing up. 1:55 left. The Vikings, even though they have a touchdown, that came late. They were never really in the game. They did not play well all day. Not that the Panthers were spectacular, but they played better. And they lead at 19-7. From the Viking 26-yard line, Warren under center. Warren hands off to Holt, and Darrell Holt down to the 20-yard line. The Vikings take a second timeout. They have 1 left. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. One more first down ought to do it. A 12-point Panther lead with 1:51 left, and the Vikings with 1 timeout. Minnesota will play at Detroit next week to wrap up their regular season. That's a game the Lions have to win. The Vikings can play spoiler. And the Panthers will be hosting Pittsburgh, and that's a big game for both teams. A huge game for both teams. That might be flexed in. That might be the flex game. On 2nd down, Warren in the gun. Warren back. Throws. It gets batted back at him. Ty Martin batted it back in his face. The linebacker. That'll stop the clock with 1:48 left. Why are you throwing? It'll be 3rd and 4. That stops the clock with 1:48 left. Now it's imperative that you get a first down. Warren in the shotgun. Warren throws, gets it to Burton. He holds on at the 10-yard line, a 10-yard gain. First down, Panthers. The Vikings will take their final timeout. And this game is over. The Panthers are in field goal range. 1st and 10 from the 10. Should be 1st and goal. Let's see what they spotted the ball. If it's inside the 10 or outside. The Panthers will go to 8-7. The Vikings will fall to 6-9. Just outside the 10, so they can get a first down about the half-yard line. Warren in the shotgun. Warren hands off to Holt up the middle, and Darrell Holt down to the 7-yard line. The Vikings cannot stop the clock. It'll be 2nd and 7. The Vikings eliminated, but the Panthers, the 49ers, the Lions, and the Bears will all be 8-7. Those 4 teams vying for 2 spots. Warren to Holt, touchdown, Carolina. A 7-yard touchdown run to put the exclamation point on this one. And the Panthers are up 25-7. I left out a team, Philadelphia, also 8-7. Carolina, Philadelphia, Chicago, Detroit, and San Francisco, all 8-7. 5 teams looking for 2 spots. The kick is up, and it's good. Panthers lead it 26-7 with 57 seconds left. Week 16 for the NFC playoffs for the final 2 wildcard spots. That's going to be something else. You got 5 teams vying for 2 spots. And I'll get to work out who's got the advantage here soon when I do the standings. of those 5 teams, who has the tiebreaker and all that, I'll get to figure that one out. In other words, of those 5 teams, what team has to just win and be in and not need any help? Chris Jackie will kick off. 57 seconds left. Fielded by Simmons at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Jarvis Simmons fumbles. And the Vikings come up with it. 53 seconds left. Carolina up by 19 once again. The Vikings are out of timeouts. We know how this one's going to end. It'll be a Panther win. Vikings, though, they're still playing hard right to the end.
Yeah, still up.
Misty's still up. And it's past 10 o'clock Eastern. What's up with it? First and 10 from the 28. 4 receivers set wide. Kevin Bickford, the quarterback, takes the snap, looks downfield, throws, incomplete. That'll stop the clock. He threw it out of bounds. 49 seconds left. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let me update the standings here while I have an opportunity. On 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Bickford looking. Bickford in trouble. He gets sacked by Curtis Johnson back to the 21-yard line. A loss of 7 yards will be 3rd and 17. 35 seconds left. They got to get everybody back. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back. Looking downfield, still looking, throws deep. Caught by Henson down the sideline. And he's out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a 42-yard gain. And he gets out of bounds at the 19. They have it at the Carolina 37-yard line. The only drama left in this game is what the final score is going to be. The Vikings aren't going to win, but they may score again. "19 seconds left. The Vikings playing for pride. In the I formation on 1st and 10. At the Panther 37, Bickford back. Throws outside, incomplete. That play took 3 seconds. 16 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line. My goal next week is to finish the regular season by next Sunday. However many games I have to play next weekend to get that done. I'm only going to get 1 game in tomorrow, but the rest of the week is wide open. 2nd and 10. Bickford, play action. Bickford, he got hit as he threw, incomplete. 9 seconds left. If I do 2 games Tuesday through Friday, that's 8. And then the game tomorrow, that'd be 9. That leaves 5 games over the weekend. But I won't be available Saturday, so I'll have to get 5 games in Sunday. That'll be fun. 3rd and 10 from the 37-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford back. Bickford throws to Simmons. Down to the 21-yard line, and that's ball game. Your final score, Carolina 26, Minnesota 7. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. NHL Stanley Cup Finals, Game 6 next. We'll see you then.